so much for tuning in. I am here in Arusha, as many of you guys know, and I've met a new friend. His name is Abel. Welcome to my channel, Abel.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Me too.
So you guys, the coolest thing about Abel is he's not from Tanzania. Let's tell them the story about how we met.
Yeah.
So I was requesting InDrive. InDrive is an application like Uber or Bolt. And so Abel picked me up from an appointment that I had here in Arusha. And so we're riding, chilling, whatever. And I looked at him like, I don't think you're from Tanzania. Are you born here? He's like, no. Where are you born?
I'm from Rwanda, man.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in Tanzania?
I've been here since I was 12. Yeah.
That is cool. And so you like it a lot?
Yeah, I like it here.
So
Tanzania
is like a second home to you?
For now, it's my first home because I'm here.
Oh, you've been here
like
most of your life, pretty much.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So is there major differences between your home country and your second home country versus like Tanzania versus Rwanda? Is there a lot of differences?
Yeah.
Not necessarily negatives, but like from when you were growing up in Rwanda and you came over here, like was there like a culture shock of differences for you or no?
Yeah, there are a lot of differences which are met here because there in Rwanda there are a lot of rules, you know what I'm saying? Because of a lot of rules, that's why as Africans we like freedom, see? Yeah, but Tanzania is good, a lot of freedom. You can do whatever you want, whatever you like.
Not whatever. I mean, some things.
Yeah, not whatever, but you don't have to break the rules, but you can do anything. Yeah.
So, being here, like you said, is home to you. And did you fit right in? Like, how long did it take you to learn the language? Swahili, like, did it take you long?
Yeah, it didn't took me long because you know, as it there in Rwanda, we are at the border. You see, at the border between Tanzania and Rwanda, that's our village. So it didn't take me because I knew some of words. Actually, it took me like a year, in a perfect sense.
And then you met friends who helped you. Was it easy for you meeting friends when you came?
Yeah, it was easy.
Not knowing a lot of the language. I know you know a little bit, but not knowing a lot. They didn't see you any different. There's no prejudice. They just saw you as a fellow brother, African brother, right?
Yeah. You know, it was easy for me because I do like fitting in the street with children playing football. You see, so it was very easy for me to fit in.
You say you play football?
Yeah, I do play football.
Oh, nice! I didn't know that. That's cool.
I do play football.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, like, you play locally, like with different teams? Or?
Yeah, locally.
Good to know. So, like, you mentioned to me that you went to school here, you went to college, and tell them about like what you do. Don't be shy. Like, you're a developer.
Yeah.
Don't let me tell your whole story.
Yeah, actually, I'm a bachelor degree holder of computer science.
Okay, bachelor's degree holder. You see how he didn't want to drop his credentials, but he did a little flex. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bachelor degree holder of computer science, and I specialize in mobile app. I'm a developer, you know, mobile and web application, all that I do. And now I'm with this project, very amazing project. You can't wait to see it.
You don't give them everything, but they gonna stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it because I'm developing an app that can help my country, my culture, with the medicine thing, with the hospitality. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you mentioned to me it's almost done, so we have to keep the people posted because when it's ready, he's gonna let me know, and we are gonna have to follow up on that because he's doing something that can help his people, and that's a part of the Afri-rooted mindset that I talk about so much in my videos. Helping your people, giving back to them, and in this way, what he's doing, he's giving back and he's helping his people. So that's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it.
I like it.
So, what else do I want to? Oh, let's try speaking in your Rwanda language. What's the language? What is it called? Like
we call it Hangaza.
Hangaza. Like with an H?
Hangaza, yeah, with the H. H-A-N-G-A-Z-A.
Hangaza. So how do you say hello?
Hello, I say Mwalaye.
Slow. Say it again.
Mwalaye.
Mol. Wait.
You can learn
Wait.
it. Yeah.
Mo.
Mwalaye.
Moelaye.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Moelaye, my people. Hello.
Yeah, that means hello.
Okay.
Hi.
What, you know how like we say mambo here, like what's up?
Yeah.
So what's like a phrase similar to mambo in Rwanda?
Rwanda, we call it namaki.
Namaki. I could say that. Namaki, people.
Namaki. Then someone can answer nimeza.
Nameza. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you considered teaching that as a language to people that are maybe interested, like foreigners? Like people that may be traveling abroad and go back to Rwanda. I know you don't live there now, but if you know somebody who knows somebody who maybe wants to learn, maybe you can do that too. Like teaching for people that are interested, or you don't think that's
maybe, but I've never met someone who likes that language, you know.
But back in Rwanda, that's one of the main languages?
Yeah. That's the main language. They do speak French and others.
Oh, okay. And you speak a little French too?
A little.
A little. Okay, cool. So how often do you go back home?
6 months ago I was there.
Okay.
Yeah,
and that was
6 months ago I was there. We went to this festival. This festival was there. Then
it's a national festival?
No. It's like a family festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a family gathering?
Yeah.
Like a reunion or something?
Yeah, but it's more than a reunion. We're doing sports.
So with the reunion, you guys do, like, with the festival, you guys do sports?
Yeah. We do sports there. There are these. That means, you know, when the time passed, there are a lot of new family members who have been born. See, so we have to introduce them to other members of the family. So that's we usually do it after 5 years. Together. Yeah, that's why we call it more than a gathering. Because we're doing it after every 5 years.
Got it. So how is the poverty? Is poverty a major issue in Rwanda?
I think poverty is a major issue in Africa. See? Yeah,
I know there's some in more countries than others, right? Like higher rates of poverty in some countries more than others.
Yeah, but you can compare it with this of Tanzania. Tanzania, I think Rwanda is more developed than Tanzania.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's more westernized?
Yeah, it's more westernized. It's more. I think it's more than Tanzania. Yeah, that's all.
On YouTube, I've seen a lot of like expats, like people from the West, go to Rwanda.
Yeah, like this, like in this industry of ours of technology, they are more advanced than Tanzania. Yeah, Rwanda is more advanced than Tanzania.
Would you see yourself going back home? Like once your app is finished, you take it home, you go home?
Yeah, I must take it home. And I'll take it more than these two countries, Tanzania and Rwanda, but I'll take it to East Africa.
Yeah, because you can help change lives.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to give back, like they're not here in Africa right now, but they're in the West or wherever, and they want to give back to maybe like Tanzania or Rwanda, what do you think one of the first things they should do to give back to the country to help with the poverty?
To help with the poverty, but first of all, it's health. You know, you can't do anything if you are not mentally and physically fit. You see, so the first thing to get out of poverty is being
healthy.
Yeah. That's why I've decided to develop that app which I told you. That is based on health and hospitality. Yeah. So if anyone wants to give back to Africa, then I think we should invest in health of our country, health of our community. Yeah.
Okay. Like maybe in a way bringing like tools, maybe certain
tools,
things that
supplies,
they won't have.
Yeah. Building hospitals.
That's really important.
Yeah, that's really important more than anything, because you can do anything if you are physically good. Yeah.
So is healthcare free here? Like, cause
here
like an insurance thing? How does that work for the locals?
Yeah, here in Tanzania, even the tax of the health supplies, there is no tax with those things if you bring it to a country.
So do people go like yearly for checkups or only if they're sick?
Here in Africa, in Tanzania, you go to hospital when you're sick.
That's not good because at that point it could be really severe.
Yeah, you can go in the disease is already spread or anything. So,
but why? I'm sorry to cut you off, but why is that? Like, is that just the culture, or do people regular people can't afford to go yearly to check up on their health?
Maybe I can say it's the culture and people don't can afford it. It's play both sides. You see, someone maybe wants to go to hospital, don't have money, and someone he or she have been grown up seeing I'm not going to hospital. Then I think, see, my parents don't go to hospital when they don't sick. Then that's can pay to culture and can pay to.
So you've been here since you've been 12. Right, and you say you go back every year. Do you feel like you'll go back to Rwanda permanently to live at some point? Maybe go back and find you a lady, a wife from a wife from home. That's what they say sometimes. People, like in the movies I watch, I know movies are not always reality, but they'll be like, oh, go home. If they're in the West, go back to your country and get you a wife from your country.
No. Maybe for me to get a wife, anywhere I can get a wife, even to America.
Okay,
I can get
flex.
a wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and things are a little different, I guess, with different generations. It's not like the generations of past, where it's like you have to get someone from your tribe or you have to get someone from your country. Yeah. It's that way, or you can't get married at all, or your family will reject them. It's different now. So it's whatever. Your family will be okay with whoever you marry.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in Rwanda, I know we're like back and forth between Tanzania and Rwanda. They're both his countries, okay? Like, let's born in Rwanda, so I'm gonna ask him a bit about Rwanda because this is the first person from Rwanda that I've ever met. So I'm interested. So back in Rwanda, is there tribalism or no? Because in certain countries, like in Africa, there are tribal issues.
In Rwanda, it was back then. It was back then.
About how many years ago, maybe, if you can think?
I think first it was the source of those riots, which people killed each other because of the tribalism in Rwanda. If you heard it,
a little bit.
Yeah. It was between two tribes. You see, Rwanda, there are only two tribes: Tutsi and Hutu. See?
And which one are you?
For now, they don't say that.
Oh, it's like taboo. Like you're not supposed to say that.
Okay. Because it will
cause problems. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
But there are still two tribes though.
Yeah,
so people don't be like, oh, like I'm this or I'm that. No.
You don't have to proud yourself from Tutsi or Hutu.
Because that's what kind of initiated the issue from the beginning.
Yeah, but if someone asks you who are you, then you can say I'm Tutsi.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful how you say it. Is it the context of what you say?
The problem it was this Tutsi. They used to see themselves as developed people. Then they want to rule Hutu. See, and the Hutu they were not ready. See, but Hutu they are very strong and have muscle, but Tutsi they usually soft. So the Hutu started to kill the Tutsi. Yeah, so it was the war between two tribes. Yeah, that's why they killed each other. Yeah.
Okay, but now that doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, and that's good.
Yeah.
So do you feel like now, are they still recovering from that now, or that is something where they don't talk about it? It's something that happened, but they don't speak on. They just want to look towards the future.
Yeah. They don't talk about it.
Because it's a dark part of their history.
Yeah. They don't like it.
Right. So it will be offensive if someone who comes to like Rwanda or maybe to you or whatever, and they know you're from Rwanda, and they bring it up. Is that offensive, or it just depends on in which manner the person is inquiring about it?
To bring it up, it depends how you bring it up. But if you're asking things, it's a history. You can't hide it. People knows it. Then, but if you ask for people, you get answer. But you don't have to push it, you see.
If someone's uncomfortable about talking about it, don't push the issue.
Don't push it, yeah.
Okay, got it. So I noticed being in Africa, a lot of Africans have African pride, which is great. You know, you have to represent. Do you feel like, because, okay, I know you're familiar with like a little bit of what happened to a lot of the West Africans that were taken from their home and brought into slavery and beaten down and went through so much trouble and heartache, and they've been treated unfairly. And as we see now, a lot of African Americans are still being treated unfairly. A lot of them been broken down and their confidence has been stripped. Do you feel like in like Africa, since you've been born and raised here, you feel like your heritage and who you are has been instilled in you? Is it something that you were brought up into as far as your African, like having African pride and being proud of being African? Or is it something that you guys had to like learn?
I'm really proud of being African. I'm really proud, and I see myself, I'm lucky because we have a lot of things. We are so brave. I believe in ourselves. That's why I see myself as a lucky guy being African.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of people, do you feel like they have the pride instilled in them as from growing up, just knowing like you're African, to be proud, or is it something that they had to be reminded of or taught, like to like don't feel down about who you are and your conditions? You may not be as blessed or may have certain things as somebody else, but be proud and stand in that. This is something that okay, so in other words, like from young, are you guys instill like confidence and self-esteem of being who you are and being proud, being black is beautiful, all of that? Is that instilled, or is that grown up you have to just like, you know, kind of instill it in yourself?
Yeah, from the place where I grown up, we are all proud. That's why we like each other. That's why we usually, you know, here in Tanzania, they put that thing of liking your country from when you are young. Because if you go to school, they'll teach you the song that praise your country. They'll teach you the song that praise Africa. Yeah. That's why we started like our country and our culture since we were young. Yeah.
That's good. And I think that goes back into for people knowing who they are too. That's where the pride starts. Like in the West, I'm not saying that a lot of our people don't have confidence, but I feel like so many generations have been broken down based off of the tragic history that now we're getting to a point where it's like, yeah, black is beautiful, like I love being black, like the black is very distorted, just all that good stuff. But I feel like it was a learning process.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there are some families who teach like African pride and know who you are and be proud of who you are from when they're young. But for the most part, a lot of them have been broken down because we do still have a lot of issues in the West that as African people we are trying to overcome and to really love one another. And that's one of the things that's been a struggle within the community. But over here, I noticed, every place has their issue, but you guys do have a lot of love here. Yeah. A lot of respect for one another. Like, it's not hostile, you know? And that's one thing I like about Tanzania. Like, you can get genuine love from people. Yes, like I said, there are, you know, different kind of people and all cultures and stuff. But for the most part, your experience is what you make it. And if you come here, like I've been saying, with an open mindset, you will have a great experience, and that naturally will lead you to people who are great. Like, yes, you have 1 or 2 people here that may try to, like, you know, do a little fast one on you, but for the most part, your vibe attracts your tribe. Literally, the people that I've met for the most part have been amazing people. And a lot of people have been saying the same thing, that they have had great experiences. They met some really honest, down-to-earth Tanzanians. And that's a blessing, and it's good. And that goes into the African pride, and like you said, it goes back into like what you guys have been instilled from young, and being proud of who you are, and seeing each other as brother and sister. Like a lot of times people would say dada, which is sister, or kaka, you know, like brother. So you see each other as brother and sister, and you both, everybody wants to see the next person kind of do great. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's good. So back in Rwanda, is it similar like that too?
Yeah, I think a lot of African countries, they're the same, because African call each other brothers. Anyway, if you see a Kenyan guy, you call him bro. If you see a Nigerian guy, you don't see any difference. That's a good thing of Africa.
That's beautiful. So is there anything you would like people to know, like if they are interested in visiting Tanzania or Rwanda? Is there something to keep in mind?
Yeah, guys, Tanzania is very cool. If you want to visit Tanzania, I advise you just come and visit it because there are a lot of good things, good friends, good people you'll see, and a lot of adventures. Yeah, enjoy it. And Rwanda is cool. It's very good because there are a lot of those monkeys,
the gorillas.
Yeah, gorilla.
I need to go there.
Yeah, gorilla. Yeah. The place is very famous with the gorilla. Yeah. It's a cool place. You enjoy it, and people are very friendly. Yeah.
That's good. Do you feel like foreigners that come from the West here, how do you feel like they've been accepted from the locals? No problem? Like,
no problem. You just fit in directly. I mean, no problem. It's cool.
Okay, so as a person coming from the West and they come here, what are some things they should keep in mind so they don't be offensive to the culture here? Like, what are things, like a little bit of like etiquette? Like, what are some things that a local may be upset about, like if you come, because you know some people this may be their first time coming to Africa and they may not be aware of the culture, they may not have done their research, they may be ignorant to a lot of things. Like, is there anything that they should just keep in mind?
Yeah, I think people here don't like selfishness. See, if someone say hi, just say hi back. Hey, don't
ignore it.
Yeah, don't ignore it.
And you know, the crazy thing is, like back in the West, you have, like, depending on where you are in the country, some people will speak, and then some people, like, they won't speak to you.
Yeah,
so those bad habits, like, don't bring. Like, just be like courteous.
Yeah, just be free. And if you see anyone, you can just give high five, hello, then be okay. It's good.
Be welcoming, maybe inviting, like inviting, like have like a welcoming spirit about your attitude.
Yeah,
like don't just be like standoffish, maybe.
Yeah, don't just stay by yourself. Just stay selfish. Yeah.
Because people are open here. If you say mambo, they'll speak.
Yeah, if you say mambo, they'll say what?
Yeah, like I said, some people aren't used to that coming from the West, so that's good.
Yeah, but I think that's the good thing. If even if you do in your country, you don't do it, but here it will help you to go. If you go to other countries, it's easy to get help.
And learn. You can take every experience as a learning experience.
Yeah.
And that could be someone's learning experience, and that may actually change them in a way. They're like, oh wow, I went to Tanzania, I met some amazing people, and they come back with a different spirit, a different vibe of like being welcoming and friendly and open. Because you know, some people's environments may be a little different, so in their environment they came from, they may not have been comfortable speaking to people, or they may have tried and they've gotten like, you know, rejection or been mistreated, but maybe their mindset will change now. And even if a person, they say they go back to the West, coming from Tanzania and having all the good vibes and everything, say they go back to the West and they still are met with the same like resistance, they can still just keep their head up and keep it moving and just say, hey, one person may not have been receptive to me, being welcoming and friendly, but you know, there are other people in the world, so that's cool. It's a good mindset. I love when you go to different countries and you learn so much from their culture and you kind of make it your own, and you take it back home and you kind of teach and show people by example. And that's what I like about here. I like the friendliness. I like, was it Hakuna Matata?
Hakuna Matata.
No worries. Literally, no worries. They have no. You hear that all the time. They literally say, no worries, no worries. You're good. There's no stress from the most part, right? You don't see yourself as stressed. You just relax.
You just relax. What you have to do is just to do you. You just have to do what you gotta do.
I meant to ask you another question. With your app, do you feel like you can also help employ people in the future? In the future with your app, once your app is complete,
the poor people,
or whoever, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point of that app, because some people can't afford to go to the hospital. See, or the hospital is very far. See, so if he or she have the smartphone, then she can just write the symptoms of the disease maybe.
And okay, got it.
Yeah, that's you help poor people.
I meant like jobs. Like I get one of the app and what people will use the app for, but will you be creating opportunities for jobs for people? Like say someone has been struggling working 9 to 5, or they may not even have a job. You're employing people, you plan to employ people, or will this be something solely at first that you're going to start doing and then maybe look to venture out to hiring people?
Yeah, for now I think do it, and I'm doing it myself, but later I think I'll hire people. Yeah, because it will need a lot of updates, a lot of inputs. See, then I must have a lot of data, a lot of information.
What do you feel like is one of the biggest holdbacks now of like the app being complete? Without giving too much about your business, like is it COVID, like the pandemic? Do you feel like
no,
or is it just resources?
No, it's just the resources, because first here in Tanzania, to afford data is very expensive.
And it goes by so fast.
Yeah, and you know, internet is the key. Internet is the brain. You see, so if you don't have a lot of data, then you are doing things slowly. Yeah.
Do you ever think of going somewhere local that may have faster internet connection?
Here in Tanzania, no.
I mean, I found, not because I know, because I'm kind of like a tourist, but like I found a place, because where I was staying there was slow internet, and I found a place where I go to like upload videos and stuff, and it's pretty fast. But it's like a restaurant, so I don't know how it is for like locals. Just go to a restaurant and just like get maji, a bottle of water, and then just
yeah, it depends on what someone wants. You know, if I do like doing my work when I'm myself.
In your own space, not like with others around.
Yeah,
Got you.
so I don't go to the restaurant when I write codes. Yeah. So
okay, I got you. Yeah, privacy is important, and it helps you to stay focused, and you can like stick to your creativity.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get what you're saying. Because like when I'm there too, trying to get stuff done, and just hear all these other noises, and it kind of just like throws you off.
And maybe anyone can come there, knows you, then it should distract you.
Got and get carried away talking.
Yeah.
So I got you. I understand. But yeah, I think that sums up like all the questions. Usually I write down my questions, but this is like impromptu. This is kind of like off the fly type of thing. But the questions are coming, so we got a good amount of stuff covered. So give a shout out. Tell the people where they can find you, like social media or
you
follow
can find.
you.
I have an IG account, Facebook account. You can find me there, and Twitter here. So IG Gwasa99, GWASA99. That's my IG account, and Facebook Gwasa Story. That's my Facebook account, and Twitter Abelinda Bagoye. That's my Twitter.
You gonna spell out any of that?
Abelinda Bagoye, ABELINDABAGOYE.
Okay, that's your first and last name?
Yeah, that's my first and last name.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, then.
Okay, it was cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you too.
It was a pleasure, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you